Hey everybody, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart, and we are on the play with the Naya Coco deck. Don't think I can keep that. Really nothing it can do. Oh my, that is disturbing. Okay, well I guess there's where we're going. Have to get a Taiga probably. Alright. Taiga. Stomping grounds. Yeah. Or I could get green white and have the path open along with the. Do I want to have the path or the bolt open here? Probably the bolt. So I get a stomping ground. Alright, we're almost certainly not winning this one. That was rather poor. Like I said, the list that I got here had 22 lands. That seems perfectly fine for a deck in a zoo type deck, and really with all the mana dorks and everything, again, it's more of a little mid-rangey kind of list, but I still think that 22 land is fine. That was just bad luck, and bad luck happens. So we are waiting on our opponent here. So if we obviously if we rip another land, we end up having to decide if we want to play the. Okay, he's on Affinity. See how hot his start is. Oh, you know, I've seen I've seen worse. All right. So the big danger here is like next turn, if he is able to drop a cranial plating and equip it, he could be sandbagging a Mox Opal or something like that, which would make that possible. But I think I'm going to have a turn. So I'm going to go ahead and attack here. Alright. And I'm not particularly worried about any removal there. He is at the point where he could kill the Goyf by bolting it, or, well, I guess Galv Blast in his case, but alright, so he's going to swing with the Ink Moth. Okay. Alright. Rising Canopy. Okay. Let's see, I can pump the Goyf to 3/4 if I want to bolt something here. Gets a blocker out of the way. If I could kill the Ornithopter, that might be pretty good. Of course, then he's just chump with the Memnite. Well, let's see what he does here. Alright, he's not going to block with anything. Bolt the Ornithopter. Alright. Yeah, that was worth. That basically turned that Bolt into a Searing Blaze, because that was worth 3 points of power on the Goyf by putting an instant artifact and creature in the yard there. So he's got 6 cards in hand. I'm not exactly sure what he was waiting for. Maybe a colored mana source, like he could have Thoughtcasts and stuff in his hand, and he's waiting on a Glimmer Void. Maybe he kept for that. It's a little strange, because at that number of cards, I kind of would have expected him to have something a little more explosive. He's going to play a Vault Scourge. Okay. So I'm probably just swing in with both here. And let him. Okay, he's not going to block. Alright, we're going to play a Hierarch and then ship the turn. Now, if he has a plating or something, I'm going to probably have to end up pathing the Vault Scourge. Don't want to see Etched Champion right now because that would really clog up the ground quite a bit. Alright, there's a Springleaf Drum, so if colored mana was one of his issues, Ravager. Okay. What's he gonna do with that there Ravager? Well, I think I need to yeah, I can't really do it. Like say, there's no point like just pathing the Vault Scourge now because he can always well, if I did path the Vault, nah, there's no point in that. I don't want him to dump all the counters onto something. I need to kind of wait here. Oh, the good thing here, Zoo versus Affinity, it's going to be a quick match. So, all right, he's going to attack with the Vault Scourge. So I let him get to 5. Or I need to path it now, but I don't think I wanted to path it now. Alright, I'm tempted to burn the Horizon Canopy since I have the Hierarch to use for white, which I think I will do. Alright, that's good. Give me a Plains. Pump that into Coddle. And, okay. Alright, he's going to block like that. Okay. Alright, he's blocking the Memnite. Okay. Alright. Another Nikadal and pass the turn. Yeah, so none of his things here particularly can kill me out of the blue. Of course, if he has a plating here, if that's the last card in his hand, I could be in a little bit of trouble. Because then he could split his damage between a couple of sources. But basically, if he goes all in with the Ravager counters onto any particular threat, I can deal with it. So, all right. Okay. So, no idea what the last card in his hand is, but let's see. I attack with both. I think he has to. Well, yeah, he could Could try going all in on the Ravager to kill the Goyf, but I think it's okay. So you can block there, and then sack the Inkmoth Nexus. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to drop a Nicodle. And ship the turn. Alright, it's got a couple colored mana sources here. Alright, Inkmoth Nexus coming in along with the Vault Scourge. Okay. Yeah, now I'm kind of maneuvered into a tough spot here because I can't, without having drawn a second removal spell at this point, I can't really do much here other than just suicide and Nicodle into the Ravager. Puts him to 4, but I haven't been successful in forcing the issue with this Ravager to the point where I can safely use a removal spell, because there's no way I can do it while he has the Vault Scourge or the Inkmoth Nexus available to throw the counters onto. So I guess yeah, I mean, I can put him down to 4. He goes back down up to 5 if I just swing with both the Nicodles, because he's probably just gonna chump and sack something. Suppose I can hold that land to maybe bluff that I have a burn spell, but Steel Overseer. Alright. Alright, well, sadly, he has been started a couple cards down, and he's been drawing a lot better here. So alright, so I mean, again, I can't safely remove anything here because he can, if I blow a removal spell on something, he can load up all the counters on the Inkmoth Nexus. Again, I'm representing that I might have 2 removal spells here, but of course I don't, and he may well guess that this is a bluff. Alright, well, I got my 5th poison counter. Lightning Helix, huh? Well, let's see. I guess that kind of lets me, because now whatever he then would try to, if I path the Ravager, whatever he tries to put it onto, I can Helix. And if he tries to put it on anything that's tapped, I can Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and path the Ravager. All right, he's going to activate the Blink Moth. Okay. What did he do? He sacked the Ravager to itself? Apparently he did. He's going to modular targeting the Blink Moth. So I can definitely just kill the Blink Moth here. Alright. And then swing in. Wolf Run, does that get me anywhere? It might. It represents a really good reason to play your lands out, I guess. Need to keep that in mind. Alright, so red, green, 1, 1. Boom, got there. All right, wasn't expecting that to work out. So what do we want here? Definitely the Stony Silence and Ancient Grudge. And I think Lavamancer is really good in this matchup as well. What do I not care as much about here? Definitely want all the removal spells. Pride Mage, yeah, definitely want that. Not sure, let's see. Knight of the Reliquary and Loxodon Smiter aren't that great because they're just ground pounders. It's nice to have a ground pounder of some size, but I have the Goyfs for that. So I think you really when your Zoo versus Affinity post board always plays out a bit more like a control deck. So let's see. Do I want to keep that? Yeah, I think I take out the collected companies here. And let's see, what if I added in some more removals, Stony Silence? I think I can take out. See, maybe I want to get rid of Knight. Do I want collected company more than Knight? Finds me a lot of these guys here. Yeah. You know, I should at least see how that does in the matchup. Well, if my creature count goes down too much more, it's not gonna do me that much good, anyways. Nah, I think I'll take them out and submit it on this. So again, that could be wrong, but I feel like you always kind of play this as the control deck, and now, I mean, that's fine in that position, but I really just want to have all this removal. It's really just do I want those in there at the expense of having a lower creature count? Because I think everything else is what I would want. So I probably I hate to play that with a creature count of like 22, and it's cost so much mana against a fast deck. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with this. Okay. All right, so we'll be on the draw now. And so like my turn one would be fetching a Stomping Ground and casting Hierarch, which already is putting me down to 17. And I need to have drawn a land by my second turn. Well, I mean, I'll have bolts to kind of fend things off after that. I think I can keep it. If he ends up having a removal spell, like again, I haven't seen what his colored spell suite is, but if he has Gal Blast or something like that, okay, Vault Scourge, that's kind of annoying. All right, he's gonna be able to get in a hit. Oh, okay, this hand just got a lot better. All right, so we get a Stomping Ground. Yes. And play Hierarch, and then we will ship the turn. So I've got, I need to get another land here, but this is the, you can already see right here, this is the basic idea, is that you're playing the control deck in this matchup post board. You're just trying to use all of your removal. It's basically, it's how Zoo always played against Affinity and Legacy, and how it always played against Merfolk and Legacy. Alright, so he's going to swing in with a Vault Scourge and an Ink Moth. And so far, no plating, no Ravager, but he wouldn't have been able to cast Ravager this turn. So, did I get another land? I did not. Okay. So puts me in a little tight spot. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is play out a Nacatl. And then pass the turn with Bolt open. So this hand, this is a lot better against the Cranial Plating plan than the Ravager plan. Ravager is going to give me fits because I have a lot of removal, but I'm constrained on mana. But if his plan is Cranial Plating, you know, then I can. If he's going tall, I'm good because I've got the threats. And if he has Steel Overseer, that would normally be good, but I mean, I just pop the Overseer. I mean, again, so I can just handle the one big threat each time. An Etched Champion would be really annoying, I guess. But again, only really if he can turn it into a big threat, which I can nail the plating if he has a plating, so that's not really a problem. So really, like Ravager into Etched Champion would be probably the worst that he could do. Alright, that's interesting. He's attacking only with the Vault Scourge. I think I'll go ahead and blow it up. There's nothing he can do post-combat that I can do anything about anyways. Alright, now we got a Signal Pest. I really want some more mana here. Oh god, no. Okay, now that stinks. So I'm gonna hold open Ancient Grudge, and then next turn I can have Grudge and Lavamancer open. So I probably don't deploy anything else here. I may as well attack because this can't block anything anyways. The worst he can do here is he can block and pump one of these up to where it would trade with the Nicodle. No, he can't, because the Nicodle will be 3/3, so yeah. All right. So yeah, the mana is a problem, and I would be in real dire straits if he can off the Hierarch. My opponent, I don't know if he's double queuing or what, he's taking quite a bit of time, unless he's recording too. So, so yeah, he's got 2 cards left. And he could have equipped something. He could have equipped with, if he had plating, he could have casted and equipped on the Vault Scourge, and I think he probably would have done that. The only question then is, what is he holding all the mana open for? All he did last turn was play a Signal Pest. So what are the last 2 cards in his hand? It's possible maybe a sideboard card like a Wear and Tear he could have. Could be sitting on that. Alright, so this turn we hold open Ancient Grudge, and then I would have the flashback on Grudge plus Bolt or Lavamancer open next turn. So that's what we're going to do. Do I have a stop on begin combat? Yes. Okay. Okay, he's got the Etched Champion. Alright. Alright, Etched Champion is going to shut off Wild Nicodle. Although I may be able to even get him. I'm able to get Metalcraft off. Well, now I'd have to throw everything and the kitchen sink at it, but yeah. And white. Ancient Grudge on Signal Pest. Alright. God, this is killing me. Okay. So, yeah, I can't get him off Metalcraft because he can always activate the Inkmoth Nexus to get to his Metalcraft. Although I could... Yeah, I could bolt the Ornithopter and then flashback Grudge on the Inkmoth when he does that. Bait him. See if he blocks. If he blocks, I'll consider doing that. Well, it leaves me open to kind of getting blown out on the backswing if he's holding a plating, because then I don't have any way to deal with it right away. Like he just slams a plating on the Inkmoth Nexus, but it's not going to be that big at that point. Yeah, okay, we'll run the play. We'll see if he. See if he bites. Alright, he does bite there, so flash back Grudge on the Ornithopter, and then bolt the Inkmoth if he activates it. And that puts him down to 2 artifacts. Okay. Oh, yeah. Forgot that he was able to use the drum. So he's actually got 1 mana left, so he's able to protect it. Yeah, that was a misplay. I forgot he could use the drum to get an extra mana there. So, because now if I kill the Ink Moth, now I can just activate Nexus and still have 3. So, welding jar. All right. Okay. Bolt 1, see if he... Okay, he will not save the jar on it. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, I've got nothing in my graveyard here, so this is not getting me anywhere. Green, white. Play a Pride Mage and ship. I mean, I guess I could have played the Lavamancer. I've got Bolt, Mesa. I've got enough for like 1 activation. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I could have had a little more maneuvering room if I'd drawn an extra land, but missing the fact that he was able to activate 2 of his guys was really my bad. Yeah, he can still use that through a Stony Silence. And did he play down to 0 cards? No, I think he may be holding a Wear and Tear. I thought that earlier in the game, but now I can't remember if he played down. Of course, he won't be able to use the Wear and Tear, so you can't make colored mana. Alright, so now next turn I may have to use Pride Mage to blow up Inkmoth Nexus. Am I getting close yet? No, I guess not. Alright, so he's got 1 card in hand. Hey, there's a Stomping Ground. Yep. Alright, we're gonna run out a Lavamancer. And a Nacatl. I'm going to leave that available to Pride Mage just in case he is holding a wear and tear and say drops a, I don't know, Glimmer Void or something, is able to. Well, I still think he'd be far away. I probably could have gone ahead and. Alright, so I'm going to use the Pride Mage on the Inkmoth Nexus, I think. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I can start offing things here. Let's see, I can get him down. Not really enough, though. Play a Coddle. And another Coddle. And then ship the turn. Chalice of the Void on 1, huh? Well, that kind of catches me with my pants down on this path. I was leaving this open for Lavamancer. Alright, well, that's going to work. Take the, what has he got? He's got a land, so I can take a land and a creature pretty safely. Okay. Alright, now I've got some Goyfs going on here. Probably just start attacking in, letting him trade some of this stuff here. Okay. And then green, play Tarmogoyf and pass the turn. Ravager that he can't use, I guess that will happen. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to kill the hell out of that. Get rid of a creature in an instant, yeah. Okay. Yep. I had the win on the table there. All right. So, anyways, got through that one despite some real mana constraints being on the draw. I don't think either of his keeps were all that explosive. I tend to find most Affinity players like to, if you don't have a Ravager or a Cranial Plating, again, against me, Cranial Plating was not as good because he knows I'm going to have a ton of spot removal, especially post board. So plating is not as strong there for him as going wide is, but, with his Steel Overseers and again, obviously, Etch Champion was solid against me, but and he might have thought on the play that would lock up the ground long enough. But yeah, that match played out pretty much the way I wanted to, with the exception of that one mistake there. So, anyways, join me again for another match shortly. Hey everybody, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart. We are on the draw with this. We're gonna keep. Opponent leads on Seachrome Coast. Some kind of blue-white-red build, maybe. We'll find out. Let's see. I have the option of leading on a Mana Dork into Nacatl plus Goyf. might be good here. I can also do that just off of a green and get a Foundry with the next. So also could be gifts. Okay, some kind of control is looking more likely. Let's see. All right, well, I definitely want to get a Foundry here. Okay. All right. And then have Tarmogoyf remanded, probably. He's not very big, so he's not very threatening, but there he is. All right. Okay, and no turn 2 play at all for my opponent there, so no cantrip or anything. Oh, it's blue-white Tron. Nobody plays this anymore. So, this has had a comeback in the last couple weeks I wasn't aware of. Alright, and there's Coco. So we're actually going to get to see a Coco here, I think. I'll run the Mesa. Okay. And the Coddle coming in. Alright. See what he goes here. So I'm going to expect with blue-white Tron, it's possible he'll have like a Supreme Verdict or a Wrath. Could also just be on Perilous Vault and the other old one. Okay, he's got a Wrath, so I'm going to go ahead and tap for green there. And we will go ahead and get, I want more green here, a Stomping Ground probably, or yeah, probably a Stomping Ground. Yes. Green. Ooh, I really whiffed there. Alright, Scavenging Ooze. That stinks. I only got one. At least I am going to be able to hit him for a good amount here. Yeah, that could have been a lot better. Alright, so add Foothills to the board here. So the option of playing Tarmogoyf or holding it. I want to put enough pressure. Let's see. Exile Hierarch. Let's get another green here. I don't know, I don't really need to preserve my life total at all. I may as well get a Temple Garden or another Stomping Ground. Just have more red. No. Yeah, okay, we'll get a Temple Garden. Okay. Exile and a Coddle. And let's see, I could swing for I could swing for one more here, or I could just attack with this and then play a Goyf. Probably do that, and then if he has a second Wrath, that would be bad for me, but I can then deploy another Ooze. So anyways, there was a spot where Collected Company certainly would have been good if I'd hit a second guy off of it. Alright, so my opponent not getting much in the way of action here so far. Still a little bit away from being able to cast a Karn or something. See, I could play the birds just so I have extra fuel for the ooze in case he kills it, because it's pretty irrelevant. Other than that, yeah, okay. I guess I could have also just not done that since he might have remanded, but he didn't have a remand earlier, so. Okay, he's gonna thirst. Let's see, so I would have had, it would have been worth 2 damage different if I had fed the ooze with that Tarmogoyf. Well, no, then I would have lost 1 damage off of that Tarmogoyf, so. Alright, he's gonna thirst again. He would need to find 2 removal spells at this point. Okay, he doesn't. So probably like it's probably got gifts. It should be gifts, Tron. Okay, well, I think I want the other Collected Company and Blood Moon seems good here. And Stony Silence could very well end up being good against him. What do I want to pull out? I don't think I need Finks. I think I like having Ooze for the exact reason we saw come up there, because it can come down after a board wipe and get big again. Probably not going to need Path. Am I going to need any paths? Let's see, blue, white, Tron. I mean, I'm going to guess Snapcasters in there. But if he has anything else, he might have. He probably has Worm Coils. I should probably keep them in. Maybe get rid of. Let's see, Night is also good after. Well, a lot of this stuff is good after a wipe. Okay, I'm definitely putting in the 3 Blood Moons in that Collected Company. So I have to make 3 cuts. I think I'll shave. Let's see, I'll shave a Pride Mage. No, I need that for big starts, I think. I want Bolt for the Reach. That's tough. I think I'm going to shave a Knight. And let's see. Shave one of the Pride Mages and one of the Lightning Helix. It's not likely to be all that good against him. I need some burn for reach here, but that's about all that's going to do. Alright, let's go with that configuration. Alright, this is good. It's got a turn 2 Blood Moon, albeit on the draw, so if he holds Remand up, I have to be careful about that. Or it could be Mana Leak. Alright, Colonnade comes into play tapped. Alright, we're going to lead on Forest into Hierarch, and then ship the turn. See, I don't know if he would have kept in much counter magic against me. He's got a power plant. All right. Okay, he's going to tap down for a signet. Well, this does mean that he's going to have access to his mana through the signet, even though I'm going to play the Blood Moon, but I'm still going to play the Blood Moon. I've got all my colors. So he'll be able to get white and blue out of the signet, but he's not going to be able to use Tron. But if he has some enchantment removal. Okay. Now I need to decide on what to deploy here. Tarmogoyf would be pretty measly, as with the Knight right now, so I guess the Smiter. Since it can't be countered. And swing for one. I guess you can trade a Snapcaster for no value if you really want to. Okay. Alright, well, it's good for him he got that Azorius signet down. Pride Mage would be a pretty sick draw here. Another Blood Moon, huh? Okay. Alright, let's attack with the Smiter. Alright, now if he has a Wormcoil or something, he'll have that online next turn. But I have the path for it if he does tap out. So I can play another Blood Moon here. Okay, he's going to remand that. And then I'm going to play the Temple Garden into the Goyf here. Now that's actually worth something. Yeah, I do that. Okay. Yeah, I like having Blood Moon where you can power it out. Much better than decks that don't have that ability. Alright, so he's still at 5 mana. He's probably looking for another mana. Obviously he's not able to cast any of his wraths. But if he does have the one of the artifact based exiling wraths, he would have access to that. So now he's at 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's not lethal either way. Let's see, he gets 1 more mana. He can start activating. No, he can't activate Call on because I have Blood Moon out. Yeah. Red, green. See if he wants to remand that again. Okay, he does not. I'll hold on to Knight just in case he does come up with something. Okay, we're going to gifts. That would be, yeah, okay. Putting me on the spot here. Alright, he's just going to gifts for Elish Norn, and I'm Burial Rites. So he's going to Rites and Norn. That's going to wipe out everything except for the Smiter. And then I'm going to have to path the Elish Norn. Well, of course, he's going to use it that. So yeah, he won't have any colored mana left, so he's able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and tap. Of course, I'm giving him access to a basic if I path it, but I don't really see any other option to doing that. So, is the Goyf going to shrink? No, because I'm going to. Right, he'll have an instant. No, we'll be at only instants in the yard. Right now we have instant and creature. Yeah, so that's going to kill the Goyf. I have no way to get around that. Okay, because the sorcery's leaving, the creature's leaving, yeah. So I can't save the Goyf anyway. I don't have a sack outlet. No, nothing like that. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, so that was the downside there of that maneuver, is that it does give him double white. Ooh, lightning helix, huh? Okay. Alright, okay, I think I could run out the knight here, but then if he wraths, then all I've got is the helix. So I don't need the knight to threaten lethal, so I think I'll wait. Nope, timely reinforcements, that's timely. Okay, and Goyf's not bad either, though. Alright, well, unfortunately, the timely reinforcements has bought him a couple of turns, and I certainly wish that I had played the knight. See, I can play the knight here. No, I'm going to play the Tarmogoyf. Oh, hang on, undo. Green, red. Tarmogoyf. Alright. And just kind of wondering what he's got in his hand there that he wouldn't be able to cast at this point, or wouldn't want to. Right, he's going to just block each, which makes sense. And he'll play a nice looking mountain there with no abilities. The only problem with the knight is it's not going to be very big since the blood moons are out. Okay, so he's going to gifts again. I don't know what else might be in his gifts package here. So now he's just gone for the Let's see. Okay, we'll put Ugin in the graveyard. And snap. Do I want to let him cast another Timely Reinforcements? Because he's going to be able to do that with the Snapcaster Mage anyways. So I probably need to put Snapcaster in the graveyard here. And sadly let him have Timely Reinforcements in Thirst. Okay. Let's see. Thought I should have played that Stomping Ground. It don't matter, I guess. But I probably should have done that anyways, just in case he, say, has another Hallowed Fountain and is able to get back below my life total. I should have played that and paid for 2. Yeah, see, that could have bit me there. Alright. I'm going to do that now. So I'm thinking of it. I don't think he will load up on the Smiter. No, he's just buying turns here. Okay. Yeah, with him with 5 cards in hand, I don't feel like I have much chance to pull this one out with him at 17 at this point, but okay. And he's going to hard cast an Iona. Okay. I don't think I'm beating that. Probably names white. Yep. Okay. I could still get rid of it if I could draw a Bolt. Alright, well, there's another Goyf. I don't know what he has in his hand, but I'll play the birds just in case he thinks he wants to get aggressive with the Iona, so at least I have a chump blocker. Now, if he's going to play an Ugin, I'm just going to scoop here, I think. You can -3 it. Goes to 4. And then I can't do anything with that. So we're going to scoop. Alright, well that game started promising, but yeah, he definitely had what he needed. I can consider whether I want to play the Stony Silences. And he hasn't shown me any Worm Coils, but I still feel like I need to have the path to deal with Elish Norn. I'm kind of loath to cut. Maybe I cut a lightning helix for something. A lightning helix for hasn't really shown me anything other than that signet though. Cut it for a pride mage maybe. Just if I need to take out a signet, I'll have the pride mage. Okay. Well, This hand has the potential if I rip a land, but I only have 22, so it's not very great. Of getting out, say, an early Blood Moon and kind of hosing him there. Although I have a lot of stuff I can do that I can cast at 2 mana. Well, I have an Ooze. No, boy, this stinks. Like, yeah, it's like if I rip a land, it's pretty good because I can potentially get the Blood Moon out and on turn 2, and I've got. But it's just the Ooze isn't going to be doing very much early. Tarmogoyf is not going to be very big against him early, so I'm going to think I have to mulligan that. Not super enamored with this, but it's okay. I'm going to keep it. Alright, we'll play Temple Garden into Birds. Okay. Now I may actually be okay against like a fast Karn or something like that. With the Collected Company, might be able to take it out depending on what happens. Okay, Pride Mage, that looks good. I can play a Pride Mage and a Hierarch here, and then he won't be able to raft next turn. Yeah, okay. So I'm play the Horizon Canopy. So go. I need to, let's see, white, green, Pride Mage, green, Hierarch. Then swing there for 5. And then I will blow up the Signet and ship the turn. Alright, well he's got another one. If he has no other land, then... Oh, he does. Boo! Alright. Oh, he has more. Oh, that stinks. Alright, he's going to be able to path that guy. And put a... Let's see, what I want to put into play, a basic forest or a plains? Forest. Oh, good. That's a smiter. Okay, now, well, okay, do I want to play the smiter now? Say next turn if he wraths, I mean, I kind of like to have Collected Company open, but no. Okay, we're going to swing for one of the Hierarch. And play the Smiter. Keeping my life total below his. Alright, he's going to map. Gets a mine. Bolting. Okay. I'll swing 5. Yeah. This, oh, okay, he's just a thirst here. Okay. I was afraid he had a Snapcaster for the path. Discards an Azorius Signet. We're gonna have bolting myself remanded. So now my option here is I can recast the bolt and I could still Coco. So I'll probably do that. Alright, so let the remand resolve. Oh, he's remanding his own timely reinforcements. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Alright. So bolt to my own face is good though. Alright. Well, I think that I Coco here and hope for the win. What do I get? Yeah, I think I get there with that. Yep, and the Coddle and Knight would be 3 power. Yep. Yep, got there. All right, that was weird there. I really did kind of plan that out when I attacked him. I was like, yeah. If push comes to shove, I bolt my own face and tap my canopy to prevent him from gaining the 6 life. I mean, you know, bolting, it seems silly, but the bolt's worth 3 damage, but there it's basically worth 6 just to do it to myself. So. Anyways, that was fun. All right, join me for one final match coming up here shortly. Hey everybody, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart, and I'm here playing the Collected Company Naya deck against Miss Havisham, the character from the Dickens novel, Great Expectations. So, you know, celebrity in the house. Let's see. Who names themselves Miss Havisham? That's what I want to go by on Moto. Miss Havisham. Yeah, I don't think I'm on the draw. Could I keep this? It does have Nikotl. Like, if I get a land in my first two, I have a pretty aggressive opening. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. It's a little risky. Okay, Misty Rainforest. Boomland. Yep, got there. Alright, so Temple Garden. Coddle. Alright, Misty fetches a Temple Garden. And then a breeding pool comes out for a Voice of Resurgence. Okay. And I'm getting some weird lag here. Alright, so this could be a Bant company deck we're playing against, potentially here. So let's see, what are we going to go for here? Alright, no blocks. I'm going to get a Stomping Ground. And then I think I will play another Nikotl and the birds. Alright. Alright, Nikotl getting pathed. So we're going to get probably a green. And Voice will swing in. Voice not really at its best in that context. Alright. Coddle in. We're going to go ahead and play a Goyf and a Smiter. Alright, so conserving his life total a little bit here. No, he's got to play. And to turn, let's see what it is. Okay, he's gonna path the Smiter. And we'll get the plains. Oh, we have a ton of mana here, guys. Alright. He's going to get back Path, but he doesn't have a land to cast it with, or he may post-combat. No, he does not. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to beat in with both here. No point bolting anything first. Okay, he's going to double block over there. Okay, now I think I will bolt the... Does it matter? Guess I'll bolt the Eternal Witness. I'll bolt the Voice, I guess. It's dying either way. Okay. Alright, so he gets that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So let's hold up in Coco, I think. There's a South Park parody of that, Great Expectations, where Miss Havisham runs a team of evil robot monkeys or something like that that capture Pip. it was quite something. Alright, Eternal Witness, getting back an Eternal Witness, and then he's got a Windswept Heath here. So he's got a path held up. Oh, that's stinko. Only got one guy. I'm going to play that because it's potentially relevant that I can get a land in the yard. Alright, so he can path something. He's got to go to 4. And then he can block the others. Alright, he's going to path the Tarmogoyf. Okay. Alright, I guess I might as well use it. The last forest out. Alright, he's going to double block on the Knight, letting 3 damage through. Alright, he goes to 1. I know he has another Eternal Witness. In his hand, because he got one back earlier. So he can play that one and get a path. This is what I was talking about if you read the article about the Bant version's ability to have all these sort of incremental value cards that kind of grind you out. Alright, well I know, okay, he could be sitting on his own collected company, possibly. Okay, he's going to cast his now. Flicker Wisp and a Noble Hierarchy certainly could have done better than that. So, alright, well he does get rid of the Goyf there for the time being. So we can trade Flicker Wisp with Nicodle here. It's a delayed trigger, I get it back anyways. Alright, so we're back pretty close to where we were. Except I know he can witness and path one of the goyfs and then chump with witness. He'd probably like to get a Finks or something. His problem here is, you know, I've got him at 1. He doesn't have a lot of, I mean, me being Naya and him being on Bant, he doesn't have anything. I can make him waste the path on a birds. Alright, so he's got 4 cards in hand. It's a lot of cards. Okay, I have my own path here. My guess is he probably has his own collected company again. Otherwise, it makes no sense. He could have more removal, or he could have like a Snapcaster for a path. Okay, he's going to Coco. Finds a voice and a Pride Mage. Alright. Yeah, see, I have to give him an extra token if I want to. Well, if I path the. He's going to get a token off the voice dying. So I may as well path it because he's going to get one anyways. And then that way my Tarmogoyf lives. Does he not get the token? I cast a spell on his turn. Alright. What happened there? I don't know. Didn't make much sense to me. Oh, it was my turn. Yeah. What am I thinking? Yeah. Okay. I finally grounded him out. I don't know what I was thinking there. 1:30 a.m. folks. Alright. Well, I definitely want the other collected company. Let's see. He's going to have his own mana dorks and stuff. I don't necessarily want Blood Moon. Lava Mancer should be good against him. Pride Mage not as good. Finks is still okay. Yeah, since I'm on the draw. I'm going to just take out the Pride Mages. Do I really want them? I mean, I know what's in that deck. I don't think I have much to go on there. Okay, let's do that. I don't think there's anything in here I'm dying to include. Torpor Orb is a consideration, I suppose. So you know he's got kind of the battlefield stuff. I could add it just for value. It doesn't kill his combo though. Or I mean, sorry, it doesn't. He's not a combo deck, so it doesn't have. I don't know. The 4 value Torpor Orb is pretty suspect traditionally. What do I know that he has? He's running Flicker Wisps, and what else did we see? I mean, I'm going to assume he has Finks. I don't know. That's so iffy. I could have. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with this. Maybe I should play it, but that's the unconventional route. Yeah, I think it does hurt a little bit to not have Bolt for the Bant configuration. Alright, so we're going to get a Stomping Ground. Alright, well that seems at this point to have been the right play. As I say, always bolt the void. Alright, we'll play Hierarch and I guess leave Collected Company up. Oh, sorry, I mean Path to Exile. Can't do anything else here. Okay. And he's got a voice. Scavenging Ooze, huh? Okay. Alright. I think I don't want to path it and give him a land because he missed a land drop. So I think I Helix that. Or I could just ignore it and play a Neither Reliquary. Or play an Ooze and eat his Hierarch. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Green. I might want the... yeah, let's play the Ooze. Alright, I'm going to just have to let that go. Take the damage, it looks like. Smiter, okay. Alright, cracking back with the Ooze here. Alright, he has a path for the Ooze. Alright. So yeah, we'll use that. And I'll get a Plains here. Okay. And then I think I still want to blow up his Hierarch. White. Red. Okay. Foundry, okay. Alright, so here I can just start deploying threats. I can probably just run out the Smiter here. White, green, red. I could throw the Finks out. So suppose. Getting some life. Okay. Trades with him. Nah, I think I want to play the Smiter. And so he's got 4 cards in hand. We know he's got some gas, but probably some of this is like 3 drops. He could have a Collected Company and Flicker Wisp or something. Okay. Alright. Now he needs more mana to get this sort of recursion and card advantage engine of his going. Okay, so see now he could play like Eternal Witness here. Okay, he's going to play the Flicker Wisp. Okay, what is he Flicker Wisping? One of his lands to untap it? Okay. Alright, if you have a 3rd path, that would, I suppose, be pretty good for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll be at 7, so I can play a Finks here, and then still hold up Collected Company if I want. Because I don't really want there. I think it's probably time to get rid of that voice now that he's at enough mana. Yeah, hang on. Let's just do this. Okay, now I could half the voice and then play a knight. I think that's probably fine. Alright, he's down to 2 cards. Now he may well have a Collected Company of his own here. I've given him the mana. Okay, he had another path, so Mr. 3 paths here. I guess that worked out pretty well for him. All right, well he's going on the beat down here. Okay, we got a Tarmogoyf. Alright, so he could Coco here. I would be able to kill anything up to and including the Tarmogoyf that he would block it with currently. Oh yeah, I get the Crapo Coco, and he gets Eternal Witness and Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, nice. Alright, and he should be able to shrink that Tarmogoyf down considerably. Alright, do I have anything that can block flyers anyways? I might. Okay, I'll go ahead and green, green, red, red. I own Tarmogoyf and a Wild Nicodle. Okay. Well, at least I got stuff this time. All the Cocos. All the Cocos. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have enough mana to actually Coco twice. So he's going to be able to swing for 4 in the air. I have to at least probably keep one ground blocker down. Alright, he's going to go ahead and use the thing to shrink the Goyfs. Okay. And then we're going to trade there. Alright, well that one will do it if I can't find a bird. Oh, okay. Alright, so game 3. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really think I can. No, I don't. There's nothing else there I want. Okay, this one we'll keep. Alright, what do I want redundant here? Let's see, Sacred Foundry next turn, so Stomping Ground this time, I guess. Yeah. I said yes. Nicodle. Alright, I think I could have won last time if you didn't have 3 paths, but that happens. Birds. Alright. Oh, El Stinko. I gotta kill that thing now instead of playing my Smiter. Iganjo Castle, huh? You don't see that one every day. Alright. Noble Hierarch and land. Ugh, you know, I could have used to, not draw Nothing but crap. You ripped lands every turn so far? Yeah. And of course he has the path. I was just about to say, man, if he has a path, I'm losing this game. That's all it freaking takes. Yeah. He has got me by the short and curlies now. I needed to, you know, draw actual action here. The first 3 turns, not land, land, land. But, oh, there you go. Oh, the second path. No. Yeah. That'll be next turn. Oh, he has the 5th land. Good, so he can Eternal Witness for the path. There you go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one is all kinds of done. But yeah, so basically you kind of get the idea of what his deck is doing. That again, it's a lot like the rock decks. It's got just 2-for-1s out the wazoo. And again, I have some, but you know, again, not on the level that he does. So. Yeah, I mean, I could hope that he has blanks here, but not very likely. Of course, now that he has a Gavany Township, he can kind of pump the team a little bit. Really, man? Okay. Well, I'm sorry to end the video on this note, guys. Let's see. He can make that a 3-2, but that's still not good enough. It's only legendary creatures, right? Yeah. Alright. He's probably just going to Coco and then double block. Yep. Get one of those wimpy ones like when I only had the one guy. No? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Good game, guys. Good night.